I wish you a very pleasant Friday. Today is another hot day, and as we need the rain, we pray that God will share with us an abundance of moisture because I think that will again lift our spirits up in a little bit of a way because the heat, along with everything else that is happening in our world and in our lives, it just wears all of us down. But yet, at the same time, today is a great day because we celebrate the feast of the Apostle Thomas. I just want to spend some time reflecting on Thomas. Thomas sometimes gets a little bit of a bad name in the tradition of our church simply because of the fact that he is labeled as Doubting Thomas, the one who did not believe, the one who did not trust that Jesus had been raised from the dead. He doubted that reality altogether. In a very real way, Thomas is like you and I. Many times we question, we even doubt as to who God is and what God is doing in our world. This can leave us a little bit alone. It can leave us spiritually bankrupt even. Therefore, it is good to have Thomas as one of our intercessors, because Thomas understands what we are struggling with as we seek to get all the closer to our God. But then, too, Thomas is important to remember as one who, again, acknowledged the fact that he was not perfect and that he could grow as a disciple, and in particular as an apostle, and that is exactly what he did. We look at all of our anxieties and all of our fears, our inhibitions and hesitations, and whatever they may be. They are not necessarily liabilities only. They can be liabilities only, but we can turn them into assets, true opportunities for growth. That is exactly what Thomas did as he lived discipleship, as he lived apostleship. What I would ask you to do then is in your prayer today, ask yourself, when was the last time you questioned God, even doubted God? And do not beat yourself up, but recognize that as an opportunity to come to know God in a little bit better of a way. And with all of that, then is it not true that we grow as disciples of Jesus all the more? Let us then be confident in that regard, and let us be hopeful in that regard, that what the beauty and the power which awaits us, not only in the next world, but each and every day, can and will transform us into better disciples, better followers of Jesus. Just a little bit of a footnote to everything today. We are going to call a timeout for the next week. And what I mean by that is you will not see me for a week because of the fact that I will be out of town for a couple of days at a funeral and some other types of commitments. But also we're going to do a little bit of a technology change. All of that taken together, we will call a timeout Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and even Sunday, beginning this Sunday. And we will just call that timeout, and we will again see you in a little bit of time. In the meantime, let us continue to pray for one another, and especially for our world and our nation, that we may, as we celebrate the 4th of July, come to know the values that are truly reminiscent of our identity as Americans, and how we, in the spirit of Isaiah the prophet, can be a light to and for all of the nations. Make it a very happy, a very safe 4th of July, and we'll see you the week after next. Thank you.